Heyo, welcome back to part 8 of TeNe, so Tengu Necromancer. If you don't remember, we're playing for a cosplay challenge. We're currently in Elf 3. We've been having a pretty rough time here. We've been pulling elves out one at a time. We nearly died to a master archer. We had to use Death's Door. And yeah, it's just hard when you have such low Tengu health. It's part of why I find Tengus to be really challenging. But anyway, we don't have much of a choice because we don't have enough piety to run in and use a bunch of massive overpowered spells with Divine Exegesis. So we'll continue pulling them out. I've found a couple of items so far already. It's an Amulet of Rage in our list. But the one that I particularly wanted to show you is the Arc Blade. This is a really interesting weapon. It used to be super overpowered because it was bugged. I don't know the full details, but it was something like it's supposed to do arc lightning, but it would trigger way more times on the enemy than it was supposed to, or something. I don't know. I never got to use it because as soon as I found out it was bugged, it was pretty much fixed. So I don't know how good this is now. I think it's still strong, but just not absurdly overpowered where you just one-shot really beefy endgame enemies. But we can try this out. If nothing else, it's nice to have a source of RLX that we can wield if need be. And then I guess let's keep going. Yeah, and it's cool because Vamp doesn't make you eat anymore. So we can just switch to the Arc Blade if we want at any point. But well, you know what? The Dagger of Elect can go because it's just a weaker Arc Blade, right? Okay. From memory, this particular ending has a lot of Deep Elf Master Archers in it. So, gotta concentrate. The situation we had happen earlier is probably gonna happen more. See how we go. Oh yeah, Val Clutch. Right. I've forgotten what spells this character has. Might take me a minute to remember here. Let's try the water. Oh, the Arc Blade on the water elemental. Oh, it's resistant to elect. Okay, that's not that exciting. I was gonna say because we can't vamp it, so try it on. And we need like a regular elf. Partially explored. Oh, right. The game thinks that because there are ice clouds here that we can never go back through. Oh, yeah, Curse of the Armor. You know what I really want to find in here? Just a magical buckler. It just feels so sad walking around with a plain +0 buckler. Yep, here they are. Okay. Alright. Well, he's not faster than us, so we're actually faster than him because we fly. So let's bail. Man, that guy can just almost two-shot us, right? It's real dangerous. Okay, I'm preemptively putting the spy down so that he can't shoot through. You know, a tactic here, I don't know how wise this is, but we could technically just keep putting spies down until he runs out of ammo, and then he can't shoot with his bow anymore. Okay, I regret my decisions. Oh, he can shoot around that for sure, right? Can we just... No, that guy can two-shot us. It's way too dangerous. Even just going back down that same step could be deadly. So how are we gonna fight this? What if I preemptively make the Mana Vipers? Problem is these guys are quite evasive. Certainly way more evasive than Spires. If we look at the Spire, it only has a tiny amount of evasion. I think it basically... Oh yeah, look at that. Yep. Alright. I think projectiles always hit spires. I don't know how we can fight this guy. It's real crazy. Our AC is low, our shield is relatively low, and our HP is relatively low. Alright, this is a good spot, because we can Var Clutch him here, and also block with Spire. Yeah, look, he just blows up the Spire though so quickly. Go. Go. Wait. Spire first, then Clutch. Is he... I think he might have run out of arrows there, because he started running in rather than shooting. No, he still had another 13. Okay. Shows you how non-viable the face tanking is. Let's just reset this so that we're not surrounded by elementals. This guy had the Ring of Quain, which is RF++, Strength +6, Int -2. Well, that's quite interesting. It's a double RF ring. I don't like the Int -2, but that's maybe not a huge deal. Is there an Ice Dragon scales in our game? There is. Because that would give us RC++ and RF minus. And then if we wore this ring of RF++, that would sort both our RF and our RC. Problem is we only have a few, literally 3 enchant armor scrolls in this game. So we can go up to a heavier armor, but we can't really fully enchant it up, which is kind of sad. Alright, well, I'm not going to make any decisions yet. We're going to finish Elf and see what other loot we find in here before we start making equipment decisions. It's kind of like when you're doing Orc. You wait to find out what the rest of the shops have before you blow all your gold. Spire's ridiculous. Oh, okay, never mind. It became a ghostly one. What if we have enough RF, oh sorry, MR to not be banished? Let me just sit back here and watch. Alright, this High Priest. He seems like the perfect enemy that I would like to try the Arcblade on. Oh, okay. I thought we tested whether the Vampiric Scimitar would become re-inscribed every time I start the game. Really attack my Mana Viper. Oh, right, because the lightning is going to arc around and hit it as well. Okay. Well, not impressed with it so far. Have we even triggered it once? That might have been part of how they nerfed it, or quote-unquote fixed it. Yeah, we haven't procced the lightning. Okay, well we got him that time, but he was nearly dead, so I can't tell if it was just really good or whatever. Deep Elf Knight, alright, let's try again. Oh yeah, okay, so we mostly killed him in one go. It hurts ourselves though, so it's, I don't know, it's probably not that exciting. Because the thing about it before was you hurt yourself a bit, but you would straight up just one-shot the thing you were killing. So that was fine. But if you're hurting yourself and not killing things, I don't know. Where is that? Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I was confused about the elemental, and then I remembered that regular elves can make them as well. I was looking for the elementalist. Okay, It was actually a bit strange that that was a regular elf pack that turned up. I don't know if that came out of the end vault or if it was somewhere else on the floor that we missed. It seems strange. Blade Master, just plain short swords. Okay, that's fine. It's pretty owned by Val Clutch. Okay, on we go. How's our piety going? It's still at 4. Okay, yeah. It's real hard to get Sif piety. Let's back up. We don't have any RN. Correct. So we definitely don't want to be fighting 2 deep elf death mages at the same time. Yeah, even with our faith amulet, it's really slow going getting Sif piety. And okay, we're resting after each fight, but still. Oh yeah, which reminds me, we gotta train some more spellcasting at some point because we keep getting starving in the middle of fights. So what are we doing? We've got a bit more long blades to go. Yeah, we said we're taking armor to 10 skill. Yeah, we can probably turn spellcasting on again soon. Where's our necromancy? That's another thing. I want to train towards having infestation just as its own castable spell so that we don't have to rely on Sif to cast it. There he is. I don't know Lightning Spire. That's a lie. Yeah, it's always sort of funny to me how you can shoot the Death Mage with your own negative energy bolts. How the turntables. I don't know. I've talked about this before, but just in my mind, you just expect enemies to, for instance, use fire to have RF. And so on. But yeah, death mages don't. What is that? The +0 Staff of Battle. This sounds like a new thing in 0.24 that I was not aware of. Oh my god, why does the Vamp Scimitar keep getting reinscribed with the minus wield thing? No inscription, right? No inscription. Okay, please stop doing it. I need to remember to just take that out of my RC file because that's not a thing anymore. So that's the Staff of Power. It gives you a little bit more magic points. That's not that exciting. What is the Staff of Battle? The staff increases the power of its wielder's conjuration magic, and when its wielder is in danger, the staff will conjure a battle sphere. Well, I guess that's like an improved conjuration stuff, but that's not that exciting. It's also interesting that it's a +0 stuff, so you can enchant it, I guess, to become stronger. Anyway, the whole thing about when you're in danger. Wait, what did it say? In danger? Okay. Alright, well, if it's using danger in the way that, I don't know, say, Rue or Zom does, where dangerous enemies are around, then that's pretty good. But when I first read this, I was thinking, oh, when you get low HP, you get a battle sphere, which that would be pretty bad, because when you get low HP, you don't want to keep fighting stuff. But if it's just when dangerous monsters are around, that could be interesting. I'm going to carry that around just because I'd like to test that. That's a plain scimitar. The Lamp of Fire, we don't have any... we don't have any evocation skill whatsoever. But that's okay. We'll drop a polymorph wand. I also never remember to use these. Whoa, that's a +11 hand crossbow venom. That's a pretty good item. And Tengu are pretty good with crossbows. They have a +1 aptitude. But we're not going to do this. Ranged weapons and conjurations magic, there's a lot of overlap. You sort of don't need to do both. If you're going to kill stuff at range, then you don't need magic and arrows. Stuff is summoning. The File of Floods is not real exciting when you can't. Oh man, it keeps doing the weird thing. I need to get rid of this. But yeah, the File of Floods is not real exciting when you don't have evocations. Yeah, I'm getting rid of this right now because it's going to annoy me the whole time. We need to find Vampiric. Yeah, that one. Let's get rid of that one. It's an auto inscription. That's what's doing it. Alright, now when we get rid of it, it should be gone forever. Okay, cool. Well, that's not real exciting then. We haven't found the magical buckler. We did get a nice artifact ring with 2 pips of RF on it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not too excited about this. So if we go find that ice dragon scales, I'm gonna imagine that they're gonna be quite heavy. So it's gonna mess with our spellcasting, but in return, it's not gonna give us that much more AC. Okay, so we're 14 AC, 26 evasion, which is 40 in total. If we put this on, we go to 39. See, that's worse. And then our spells probably become not castable. Yeah, Mana Viper goes to 22%. Wait, let's change the ring so we have the extra strength on. That will actually tell us better. Yeah. 19% summon Mana Viper, whereas the leather armor is just 8% chance to fail. Yeah, that's real sad. I don't know. It just makes me feel real sad. I don't like being in leather armors. It's too light, but it's better anyway. And we don't have the enchant arm scrolls to make this good. So I guess for the moment we're sticking in a +3 leather armor of fire resistance. Man, that's crap. That's so bad. Well, I guess that's what we're doing. Alright. So we're going to vaults in a leather armor with really crappy defenses. I guess that's what we're doing. Alright. I don't like this though. Here we go. Alright, why don't we try this stuff of battle? Just out of science. Okay, well, well, apparently the Vault Sentinel, which is just a plain enemy and only one of, is considered dangerous. So is this OP that we're gonna get? This item might be OP if it always just continually gives you free battle sphere. It seems like it does. Okay, I completely we're gonna go more in. I completely missed this in the 0.24 thing, but this seems crazy OP. If we just get a battle sphere every time. Alright, this is great. Alright. New amazing weapon to carry. Let's put the Vamp Scimitar as our B. Yeah, so we'll walk around with this stuff of battle out. We get a free battle sphere every fight, even when it's just a plain ogre wearing vaults. Oh boy, okay, so this is just constant battle sphere. Okay, if you're not aware of how battle sphere works, when you do conjuration spells yourself, the battle sphere will then shoot. So it's not doubling your output, but it's significantly increasing your blowing stuff up power, your DPS. That's what I was looking for. We should not fight the Rakshasa and a slime creature. We're just gonna get swarmed with Titanics. Yeah. I was starving again. I really want to train more spellcasting now. Do we just stop armor? No, because it made it to 9.1. And that would be too irregular. Ow. Good. Alright, yeah, it just seems like we're going to always get a battle sphere, no matter what the enemy is. Do we have anything cheap to trigger it with? Not in my spell list, but I'm not gonna bother. Well, the fun thing is when you do battle sphere and then you walk around with shock, triggering it, and it's really cheap to cast shock, but then your battle sphere kills everything. I don't know. At this point in the game, I don't think we need to worry about being mana efficient that much, because we're still skilled with a sword. So, yeah. Don't die to Titanic slime. Note to self. I backed myself into a corner. Alright, we're dying to the Titanic slime. Let's go. Please, Spire, just finish it for me. That'll work. Alright. As soon as you unwield that Staff of Battle, you lose your battle sphere. Which makes sense, right? Oh man, staves are so much. I don't have the energy to cast the spell, because when I say to chop, it wants to cast that thing. Animate skeleton. Oh, that's so annoying. And because I'm starving, I can't use auto butcher by pressing explore. So I need to get rid of my macro just so I can chop and eat. There we go. Now I can put it back. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, but I'm using Bolt of Draining primarily to trigger the battle sphere, and then we end up starving really quickly. Where's hunger on that? Yeah, 4 pips of hunger on Bolt of Draining. I guess that makes sense. We need more spellcasting. Okay, yeah. Right, I keep forgetting. One sec. Alright. Yeah, it won't, Battlesphere won't trigger on everything. So Var Clutch won't trigger it. What have you got? Just a Curse Shield. Yeah, Lightning Spire won't trigger it. I don't know, that one's kind of obvious because it's not a conjuration spell. It's a summoning spell that makes you a stick of conjuration spells, but not itself. One. But yeah, anyway, Var Clutch doesn't trigger it. Uh-oh. That's fine. We fought a lot of elves. This is a lot of elves though. It's a plain buckler again. Damn you. Where are the magical bucklers? Yeah, and look at us go near starving. There are multiple convokers in here. If they all convoke like crazy, could be in trouble. We've got our piety up to 5. Okay, we don't need it, but this is where a like an ignition would just completely clear this room. Maybe I'll do it if the convokers are actually going to bring in other enemies. Sif gives us a gift. Sweet. I think we probably want to channel magic here so we get our magic points back. Because there's still a lot of enemies in here. I don't have enough magic to cast a spell. What are you talking about? I did channel magic. Where's my magic? Yeah, we're just gonna hit stuff with the sword. I don't want to do more channel magics. Yeah, we have enough piety issues before we start doing too much channel magic. Alright, what do we get? Searing Ray, Irradiate, Freezing Cloud, Conjure Ball, Lightning. I don't think any of those are especially exciting. We have no ice magic, right? Yeah, so I don't want to train for Freezing Cloud on my own. And when you can cast Firestorm with Divine Exegesis, I don't think we want to use our piety for Freezing Cloud. Alright, there's a Fire Dragon Scales. If we were going one of the two, I'd probably prefer the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon has 1 extra base AC than Fire Dragon Scale, so it's better. And we have the double RF ring, so that's the one that would be easier to wear anyway. I'm walking around with no RC whatsoever, and too much RF. I'm an idiot. Let's fix that. Okay, fortunately we haven't met any scary ice enemies. That would have been a bad mistake. There are a lot of enemies in here by the looks of it. Can I just hit stuff with the staff? Apparently I can. I don't want to die though. That's a lot of ranged things coming in at once. And that... oh, let's back up. The Ogre Mage could have Crystal Spear for all I know. So yeah, gotta respect those. Especially when you're as low HP as we are. Should we be wearing Guardian Spirit Amulet? I don't know. If our channel magic was more spammable, I feel like I would want that. That'd be pretty sick. We could have 38 extra hit points effectively, and we could have a heal with channel magic. But I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Is it terrible or really good? I can't tell. Let's see. Why do these wardens have crossbows? Oh, that hurts. We have a Vamp Scimitar. We should win this fight. We're really not. Oh, we're really not. Okay. What's he hitting us with? A Flare of Protection. Alright, that was not clever. We need to quaff heal wounds because I'm stupid. How did he die? He died to Constriction. Okay, fine. Alright. That was way too cocky. That cost us to heal wounds. Sword. This guy's got a great sword of Alek, so I don't really want to fight him. We'll be smart about it this time. Alright. Well, here comes the Convokers. And they're convoking. Here's a question about Divine Exegesis. Can you use it even if you don't have enough magic points for the spell that you're casting for free? I'd kind of like to know, because that could be important later. And this looks like a good time to blow these enemies up, because this Convoker is going to pull in other enemies from the floor. There could be wardens, could be other dangerous enemies. Let's find out. I think Ignition is probably the play here. Okay, you can't. Yeah. Okay, these are all blocked out because you don't have the magic points. Okay, so that answers my question. In that case, we need to just run. All the way back to the upstairs. Ow. Oh yeah, right. We know silence. Okay, we could use that. Okay, we got armor to 10. Our long blades is at 14, which is stopped. Maybe they fixed that too, because now it's actually stopped at 14, even with cross training. Alright, so we're just training fighting dodging. Well, let's turn our spellcasting back on. Let's focus that, because it's really annoying to starve in combat. Maybe we'll focus it up to 16. And then let's also train more necromancy. And maybe we'll just train that for a long time. Oh, you're doing your thing. Alright, let me just run. Please don't make a warden though. Alright, he started doing Lost Souls. Let's reset this. Once they start spamming those things, everything's just harder. Alright, a demonologist. He is the perfect enemy to do silence against. Oh, I forgot to put spy down first. Also, hang on, we need to reset this. That was bad. I gave him a chance to make a an ally. Okay, I don't want shadow demons. Shadow demons can do spells through silence. Alright, there we go. Got time to make an executioner though. We better go back up. Oh yeah, look at that. We almost died to that executioner just going back upstairs. They absolutely shred enemies. Shred characters with low AC. It's terrible. Very nearly got executed. Fire Dragon, that's fine. We have RF. I like how in this game, where we're not looking for Fire Dragon scales, every Fire Dragon we fought has given us one. Whereas when I was playing the Null Wizard before, and I wanted one, we never would get one. Classic crawl. Alright, what do we got here? Book of Annihilation. So this could, it would basically just put Glaciate in our spell list. You know what? There's really no point doing this. Spending our gold to buy books when Sif is eventually going to gift us every spell in the game is not really worth it. Unless there was a book that we really especially wanted, because there was a spell we wanted to use right now. Yeah, there's not really any point. Alright, that's Forts 1 done. I guess that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Oh, let's get flayed. Oh boy. Well, this looks like an ignition situation if I've ever seen one. But again, the Sif Piety is too slow. I don't feel like it's a good idea. Let's pull out our Battlesphere thing. Let's get behind it. Oh, okay. I did not aim that well. I missed out some extra value. Oh, good. Okay, that was just an identify scroll. I don't know why I got excited about it. I just for some reason felt that I picked up some good item and it was just identify. Sif gives us a gift. Is this going to be Glaciate to prove my point? No, it was not, but has shadow creatures in it. That's a pretty nice spell to be able to cast on demand. Actually, it's not really because the piety cost is too high. Even in good places like Zot, you tend to have to spam it because it gives you crappy spawns as well. Oh, you're already convoking. I just want to get back upstairs. I don't want to mess with the new pack with a warden in it. When our HPs and our magic points are both diminished. Oh, nice. We just got marked. Cool. Well, fortunately, we were at the stairs. It's actually not that bad, despite my sarcasm. Alright, yeah. Okay. Look at this value. Oh, gosh, so good. Well, we got marked here, so if enemies are going to keep coming to us and meet us here at the stairs, I'm cool with that. But they're not. Yeah, I should use Mana Vipers more. That was... Once these guys get anti-magicked, they're not going to convoke. Or you could do it with Silence too. Wow, we're losing 1v1 to a Skeletal Warrior. I guess we can't vamp it, but still, that's... that's embarrassing. This is like a D11 enemy. Our defenses suck. What if we get friends? These guys are RLX, aren't they? No, okay. That's gonna be a shapeshifter. Okay, Barclutch, let's go. Alright, time to go starving. In the middle of a fight again. Oh, which means I can't then eat. Oh, okay, this is so annoying. Macro troubles. They were Curare tip dots. To be honest, I always forget that I have them. Look at this. Look at that. OP. We can kill that guy with the dot, but I never remember we have it. When we were fighting those Deep Elf Master Archers earlier, maybe Curare would have been a good way to make it less dangerous because we could have slowed him. Okay. If we're in a hallway like that, I mean, the Vamp Scimitar is gonna be perfectly acceptable. New book. This gives us Bolt of Fire and Dragon Form. Well, Dragon Form is a way to get huge amounts of hit points. I don't know. I'm trying to just imagine situations where we'd want a Dragon Form. I don't know. Not coming up with any this second, but... we reached level 22. Well, we've mostly done the floor now, but we can use Spire like this to stop line of fire so that the Vault Sentinel can't mark us. And I'm being real lazy. I haven't done it for a long time, but we have animate dead. I'm a lazy player. We should be using animate dead. We could have a big massive zombie army right now. Okay, it scares me when I see Tengu Reavers in vaults because that might mean Sajobu. But this seems like it's some sort of strange room. Where's animate dead? That one. Yeah, I don't think this is a Sajobu room. It's like a wizard thing. Oh, it's gonna have a whole bunch of hats. I thought this room usually had a lich in it. Maybe the lich is gonna be in the main room. But the thing is, we already have an amazing hat with the Mask of the Dragon. I'm gonna ditch the Staff of Death right now. Wait, that was our form of RN. Does that give you RN? It does. Okay. So when we were fighting Death Mages earlier and I said we had no RN, I lied. We had it on our staff. But I usually think of those staffs as enhancers, not protection. And if we're going to do an enhancer, I feel like having a free battle sphere is a pretty good deal. That gave us Passage of Galubria. Okay, this hat's a real plain. Oh, that's a lich. Okay, thought so. Well, we put a spy down. If we do a silence, he's basically not threatening at all. Sweet, too easy. These hats are all just like magical ones. Where are the artifacts? That's a +2 hat of magic resistance. I mean, that's a nice hat. Oh, but Mask of the Dragon has magic resistance too. Okay, never mind. I mean, it gives us some extra hit points or some extra AC over Mask of the Dragon, but we also lose Sling. So, yeah. Just out of curiosity, it's a +2 Aralek robe. Okay, there wasn't a single artifact hat in that whole list. Oh well. Sif gives us Dazzling Spray, Ignite, Poison, 4-minute Prism. Not exactly rushing to add any of those to our library. Why don't we try the Arc Blade on all these zombies? Okay, that's pretty. That looks cool because it's hitting them all. I don't think it was actually good though. Oh. Can Battlesphere shoot through Spire? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's a bit of a disappointment. Although Spire should be able to shoot through Battlesphere. Yes. Okay, so it works one way but not the other. Alright, let's get starving again. I wish Battlesphere was triggered by Spire. That would be fair. Oh no, we get wardened. Okay. He hasn't locked us in. Yeah, he was never going to let us up. We learned that fighting these guys in melee doesn't work so well, but we don't have much of a choice. Oh. Why don't I want to acid him? Okay. Alright, that was real scary. Like, legit real scary. Another enchant armor scroll, so there are 4 in our game now. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll just find a bunch. And then we can upgrade our armor. I don't know, it makes me real sad being in a leather armor. And again. So I haven't looked at it in depth, but supposedly there's a really big magic overhaul going on in Trunk. Maybe it's just experimental, but anyway, I think one of the things I saw was that bottle draining is being removed. So this might be one of our last chances to really enjoy it. I don't know. At this point, I wouldn't say anything about it because one, I don't actually know because I haven't probably looked, and two, it's experimental. But yeah, so I probably shouldn't have just said that. Oh well. Why am I fighting the warden in melee? We talked about how scary that was earlier, and then here I go again. Going down the only tab road I've ever known. That's a +5 battle axe of flaming. That's gonna hurt. So how about we don't fight him in melee, just on our own. We'll cheat. That's better. Oh. We're sitting firmly in our 5 pips of piety zone, where it seems impossible to get max piety. Oh, we're being slowed. I didn't even notice. That's fine. These are just double-headed ogres. At this point, they don't scare me too much. Fighting goes to 18. We are still focusing that. I feel like we can just train it normally. And you know what? I feel like we can drop the manual of long blades because our scimitar is already at min delay. So there's not really any point carrying that around. If for some crazy reason I decide I want to train more of it, then we can come find it again. That hurt. There's a strong Etten. I'm putting him on my team. This is cool. Shooting through your zombies with bottle draining just feels nice. Okay. I shouldn't be taking that too fast, so we don't just randomly die tapping a slime creature. Why would you do that, Ultra? Sif gives us Metabolic Inglatiation and Alistair's Intoxication. Some more really good spells. Let's not run in that room. If we're seeing elves, it could be the scary elves. This room has double dispersal traps. We don't ever want to fight in there. Also, that Etten, okay, I was tabbing it too quickly. Fortunately, it didn't have might. If you ever get a mited Etten, those guys, if they get lucky, will one-shot you. We should back up. It doesn't look too bad, but if the Rakshasa starts going nuts... Yeah... It's scary. Can I just finish them off? Nope. I don't want to randomly die. Okay, we're good. We just sort of need to get out of that room because we're fast as a Tengu, so as soon as we get out of sight we can just walk away or fly away. And boggets. Alright. that doesn't seem like a good mix. Boggets plus Rakshasa for having just enormous amounts of summons. Alright. Tab just happened to hit the real one. Thank you, Tab. Very cool. Yep, they're doing their thing. The boggets are making wardens. And now a Convoker. Alright, we got them. Yeah, that was much less bad than it could have been. When you get bogget packs like that, it can so easily get out of hand. Especially if they make more boggets. Hell Knights in Vaults makes me think we're about to meet Marjorie. Yeah, for sure. I don't want to say for sure, but I don't think you get Hell Knight packs in Vaults normally without her. But then there was a Necromancer. I don't think Necromancer is usually Marjorie's pack. We'll find out shortly. Let's keep getting away from those dispersal traps though. Oh, I walked myself into a corner. Good one, Ultra. Thinking about this description for this Staff of Battle, where it says when the wielder is in danger, I feel like it should just say when enemies are visible. Because it really does not give the impression that it's just always going to trigger every time. Alright, that's Vaults 4 done. Oh, Vaults 3 done. We just got Vaults 4 to go. It's a crystal room. Let's go back up so we don't get trapped there. That's really dangerous. Yeah, okay, and we'll leave it here. It just occurred to me, this Staff of Battle, if you're doing turn count runs and you find this Staff of Battle, that's going to be so amazing. To have a free battle sphere at all times without even having to cast it will be just broken in terms of turn count. Anyway, so that's it for now. Join me in the next one. We'll finish off Vaults 4 here and then we'll be heading into depths. Bye.